mic check. Hopefully 1, 1, 2. I've literally never said that when testing a microphone, but that sounds about right. Maybe a little bit quiet, but I guess we'll see. Hold on. If I turn the actual mic towards me a little bit. That should be a little bit better. Okay. But we shall see, shan't we? Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. We'll be getting started in just a couple of moments. Why is my music not playing? There it is. Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft Monday. We're going to be doing some more Minecraft, obviously. We'll get it in just a few moments. We'll give it a minute for people to join first, of course. But we will be back in Minecraft today. You can probably hear Minecraft in the background as well, actually. I didn't think of that. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Do let me know. It's a brand new week. Hopefully it's a good one for everybody. I'm amazing, says Bob. Glad to hear it, Bob. How about you? Not too bad, not too bad. Busy day again, been recording again. As you may know if you're a regular viewer, there's a very big and important video that I'm working on at the moment, which is going to be coming out next week. I've just been recording some footage for it today. Got a little bit more footage to do tomorrow, and then I'll probably spend the rest of the week editing it together. So, like I say, busy this week. Okay, I think we'll let the song finish and then we'll jump on into Minecraft and continue with what we're doing today. Okay, let's go. Let's switch over now. There we go. Oh, where's my camera? Disappeared as usual. Sorry guys, I'll be with you in a second. For some reason, TikTok Studio's being unusually slow today. Oh, there we go. Hello. Looking stunning, Soul. Thank you very much, Stace. That's very kind of you. So, we're going to be playing some Minecraft again today, obviously. It is Minecraft Monday, so we're going to go ahead and jump in, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I've actually got planned for today. Let me know if you can see and hear me alright, and let me know if you can see and hear the game alright as well. And we'll jump on in. Take your time. There we go, we're in. Okay, so, first things first. The plan for today is we're going to be working on the terrace farm again. As you can see over there, we started building that in the last episode, and we're going to continue it today. My sensitivity seems to be a little bit high. Let me just turn that down real quick. Not that much. That's more like it. And coincidentally, it's time to sleep as well, so let's do that before we get carried away. But yes, the plan is we'll go and take a look at the farm now, and I'll tell you what we're going to be doing with it today. So if you were here for the last stream, you will have seen that we got started on this, which is going to be a terrace farm. So we're going to grow crops in multiple levels. We got our top level there, a second level here, and we're probably going to have a third level down here as well. But then at the end of the last stream, I noticed this bit of land over here, this little hill, which I thought was also perfect for a terrace farm. So we're also going to extend the farm in this direction and convert this bit of land right here into a terrace as well. So we should have quite a lot of farmland after this. We're going to hopefully have enough space to do all of our crops and most of the animal types as well. So obviously, in terms of arable crops, we've got our starter farm over here. We've got wheat, carrots, potatoes, and beetroot, which are all going to need their own spaces on the terrace farm. We'll also probably make some space for pumpkins and melons at some point. And then in terms of animals, at the minute we've only got cows and a couple of horses, but we will eventually need to have space for pigs, sheep, chickens, and rabbits as well, because we are going to be farming all of those animals. So yeah, that's basically where things stand at the minute. We are going to need a lot more tough bricks, actually. That's probably a good place to start, is by going and mining ourselves some more tough. Because we did decide to make the borders of the farm out of tough bricks. Let me just see if we've got any tough in storage. No. We got 10 bricks, that's it. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to start mining some more. That will be the first thing that we'll be getting on with today then. Let's head over to the usual spot and start digging. Just had a thought. We were talking a while ago about a railway network, and I was just thinking it might be cool to have a little train, a little railway line going from the base to the entrance of this cave, because we do come to this cave a lot, and it is a bit of a trek from the base. Just a thought. Oh, I took some fall damage there, apparently. I must have landed on that one bit of dripstone. A lot of zombies about all of a sudden. Not the baby. I hate babies. Get him while he's in the water. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Okay, where's the tuff? Here. It's back! Yes, it is. Minecraft Monday is back. It actually came back last week. Sorry if you missed it. I did rather unceremoniously bring it back a week early. So, sorry to everyone who was waiting for Minecraft Monday to come back, and I didn't actually tell you that it already did. But we have already been back for a week. What's Patreon, says Leon? Patreon is a place where you can support me financially. It costs £1 a month if you want to do that, in exchange for which you'll get your name on this lovely board with my other Patreon supporters, Sophie, Kate, Gabby and J55. Thank you all very much. Okay, how much tuff is that? 2 stacks and a little bit. 2 stacks and some change. We are going to need a lot more though, so let's go for 4 stacks. There we go. I might actually block this water off because it's very annoying. If I block it off here, nope, that won't work. Oh. Never mind. I just thought I'll block it off so I won't keep getting stuck in it. Hey Saul, how's you? Not bad, Charlie, not bad. How are you doing? Not too bad. Got a big silage server on tonight, so busy raking. Cool. Well, have fun with it. Oh, whoops. Yes, I have noticed that that copper there that's oxidized. Now that we got access to honey, though, or beeswax rather, we'll be able to wax those and stop it from happening. And there we go. Scrape that off for now. We've already waxed all the lamps, by the way. We did that in the last stream, so there's absolutely no chance of those oxidizing anymore, but the kitchen floor here we still haven't done, so that will still oxidize until we've gotten enough beeswax to do it all. How did you do the lights? The lights are copper bulbs, wired by redstone, so they are fully controllable, like so. And then to allow space to actually put the wiring in, there's a cavity between each floor, so quite a big gap there. Which makes it all possible. Okay, so we're going to get back out to the farm, and I'm going to start laying the foundations for the larger farm plot. So the hill behind is where the next set's going to go, the next bit of land. What we might have to do, though, is realign this one here so that it just continues on along here. I'll show you what I mean. So what I actually want to do is continue the wall along a diagonal like this, so that it wraps around this hill here. And hopefully it'll wrap all the way around, right along here. And then round to here, which is going to give us a pretty huge plot of land for farming, which is good. And the other thing as well is we are going to replace this layer of dirt here with more tough bricks. Not that. There we go, we'll continue this all the way along. No farming sim today? No, Seb, I only play farming sim on Fridays. Okay, if we go with that sort of alignment, you'll notice that I've made it a little bit uneven. That's deliberate because I don't want it to look too artificial. I want it to appear to follow the natural terrain. Watch pronouns, she, her. Thanks for asking, Shane Reaper. What is it you're building? We're building a crop farm. We're building a terraced farm, so it's going to have multiple levels, like a staircase. Which I've never actually built in Minecraft before. I always build flat farms. So it's my first time ever attempting a farm of this type. Obviously, we're going to need to put some stairs in at some point so we can actually get to the higher levels. But if we're going up in units of 2, then we can start to take this back a little bit. There will be another level above. But probably not above that, because there's only one more level. Yeah, I think we'll just do... We'll make this, the level that I'm on now, 71, we'll make that the top of the farm, the highest level. Have you got a pre-built PC? Yes, I have, Seb. My PC was built by Bedrock Computers. It's fully customizable, but they do actually do the build for you, so saves you the hassle. And if you're someone who isn't really familiar with computers, or not comfortable putting it together yourself, like I am, then it's a good shout. I highly recommend Bedrock Computers, by the way, if anyone's thinking of getting a PC on a budget. RTX? No, not at the minute. I am planning on upgrading my PC quite soon. But at the minute, I've just got a simple 3GB graphics card, so nothing too flashy. Hey Alex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. we're actually going to have to take this top bit back even further for there to be like some land around the base. Let's just trim this back. We can figure out the top level later on. There we go. So we got quite a big plot here now, which is good. That's what we want. I'm thinking maybe some stairs about here, heading up diagonally, so then we can split this plot in half and use half for one crop and half for another. Okay, then we're going to go... Do I really need to do this? I'm not sure if we really need to have those inner corners, because there's probably not going to be a wall on top, so it might, you know, we might as well save ourselves a few bricks and do the corners as just dirt. I got a banging headache, says Bruno. Sorry to hear that, Bruno. Look after yourself. There we go, we've just reclaimed about a dozen bricks there. And if we do the same up here... Yeah, this is going to save us a lot of bricks, actually. Ooh. Thanks for following, Seb. And yet, we're always running out of dirt. Do we really not have dirt? It's not the resource that I thought we'd be low on at this point. Okay, so then we'll start to bring it in a bit. Like I say, if we can at least make it look like it's following the natural contours of the landscape, that would look very nice. I have to go and get some rest in a second before all the monsters come out. I have to take a quick drink as well because I've got a very tickly throat today. I don't know why. Let me just get to safety first. There we go. Ah, that's better. I'm drinking coffee by the way today, everybody. I don't know why it's roasting outside. I should probably have a cold drink, but never mind. Whoa! Alright, yeah, hiding in the shade of my doorway, are you? I have to put some I have to put some anti-homeless spikes there outside my front door so that what am I even doing here? There we go. Oh, stop! Yeah, we'll have to put up some hostile architecture. Put some dripstone spikes underneath my alcoves so that no mobs spawn there. I keep picking up crap that I don't want. I don't need sunflowers right now, thank you. Okay, we're getting there. Still a long way to go to get round to this far side, but we are getting there. Obviously, we're going to need to do the same for the lower level as well. I think what we'll do, because it seems to naturally be going that way anyway, is that the plots will get a lot narrower as we get to this end. You can see, obviously, very wide down there, but then when we get up here... Oh, my face cam's small. Oh, how did that happen? Sorry about that. That was unintentional. Oh, now it's behind the game window. Whoops. There it is. Sorry about that. I don't know how long it's been like that, but if it happens again, let me know. Am I happy today? Yes, I'm very happy today. Thank you very much. But what I was saying was, you can see how the farm's wider here, but then it gets narrower here as the top layer starts to sort of encroach on it. We'll probably do the same for the lower level there, so it's quite wide here, but it will get really narrow as it follows along here. Maybe we won't even have farmland. Maybe we'll have like a path, and then it widens out into the actual farm down this end. I think that would look quite good. How's your day been, says STFC. Very good, very good. Busy. I've been doing some recording for an upcoming video. Okay, so this, like I say, this where I'm standing right now, this is going to be the top level of the farm, so I'm going to trim away this layer of dirt here, which will also help us to backfill the bits that we build in further down. What's your favourite game? Says Alex. My favourite game, Alex, is called Oddworld Abe's Exodus. It's a PS1 game from 1998, and I actually played it on stream very recently. And I will probably be playing the rest of the Oddworld series on stream at some point as well, because I love the whole series in general. So yeah, expect to see more Oddworld content on the channel in future. Probably through Sci-Fi Sunday. Although the next game I'm going to play on Sci-Fi Sunday is going to be Alien Isolation, as I've mentioned before. Another favourite game of mine. What game's Wednesday? I don't stream on Wednesdays at the minute, Super Donny. I currently stream Monday, Tuesday and Friday. Oh, what? Hang on. Dig those out. We don't want to waste them, burying them away. What are you currently building? We're currently building a terrace farm, STFC. And once again, for those of you who aren't familiar with what a terrace farm is, it's a farm where there's multiple plots on different levels. Think like Machu Picchu. Although mine will be slightly less impressive than the actual Machu Picchu, obviously. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, we'll leave this here. Like, we'll put a wall along here. And then we'll have this be like a little path. And then it'll widen out into the farm as we go down. Or we might make it 2 blocks wide. Any pronouns, says Alex. My pronouns are she, her. Thanks for asking, Alex. Thanks for following Kisser007. Great name. We're running low on dirt again. Oh, never mind. I was going to say we're running low on dirt again. We've actually got 2 more stacks of it in our inventory. How are we doing today? Not bad. I'm not sure how to read that username, but I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you guys doing today, by the way? Do let me know. Oh, Lucas, hello. How are you doing? Have you played ETS with your gear changer yet? You like it? Yes, I have. I actually played some Euro Truck with the gear shifter on Saturday after we unboxed it. It was very fun. Very difficult. I've never driven with a gear shifter before, so still got a lot to learn. But I'm going to be playing some more tomorrow as well. So if you want to see me learn to drive manual in Euro Truck, you can come along tomorrow for that. I'm getting the hang of it though. I'm getting the hang of it. And it immediately makes the game feel more immersive, so I'm very glad that I bought it. Definitely not definitely money well spent, I would say. Why do you have planned days like Minecraft Monday? I just like to keep to a schedule. And I think people like me to have a schedule as well, you know what I mean? I think people like the fact that they can join on a Monday and they know that I'm going to be playing Minecraft. Especially people who have, like, other things to do, right? Like people who work, or people who have, you know, if you have a meeting every Monday or something like that, it's nice to know that that I'm always going to be streaming at the same time every week. What schedule? The current schedule is Minecraft on a Monday, Euro Truck Simulator on a Tuesday, and Farming Simulator on a Friday. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I think this edge here could still be a little bit better. I'm not a big fan of this, these two really long sections here, but it's not looking too bad. We're getting there. I might bring a bed out here so that I can sleep without having to go back to the house all the time. I don't know why I went into the kitchen. We don't need anything from in there. Oh, there's a creeper on the roof. Are you going to come down? He's not going to come down. What? Why aren't you coming down? How strange. He won't come down. He's just standing there. Alright, if I go, can I go to bed? I'm not going to wake up in the morning and you be down here right next to me, am I? I'm going to go to bed. He's still up there. What the hell? He's. Oh, I mean, suit yourself, man. You stay up there if you want. That's so strange. He's not coming down at all. Come down. Fine. Okay. Stay up there. I don't care. What a strange. Bizarre. Anyway. I didn't bring a bed. I literally just said I'm going to bring a bed this time. And I haven't brought one. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not 100% about this bit here. What I might do is take the corners in, first of all. Minecraft Monday, says Alfie Lagdo. Yes, it is Minecraft Monday. Thoughts on Essex as a place? I've never been to Essex, so I don't know really. Where are you from in UK? I'm from Doncaster. Do I know Retford then? I've never been to Retford, but I'm familiar with Retford, yes. I've passed through it on the train a couple of times. En route to London. I've only been to London, like, 3 times in my life, so... That looks a bit better. I think we got the right width for the path. Still not 100% happy about this edge here, so we are going to bring this out a little bit more. Maybe to there. Watch pronoun she, her. Thanks for asking, HM1. That's better. That's a lot better. Maybe... Okay, I don't want to be... I'm being too much of a perfectionist. That'll do. That'll do. Am I religious? I'm not religious, no. Okay, so what we'll have one more level down here. And then obviously beyond that is sea level, so we're not going to go any further down than that. How much tuff have we got left? We've still got quite a lot of tough bricks, so we can continue to expand around here, which is what the plan is. How are you? Not too bad today. Peugeot 2013 Peugeot 5 SW. How are you today? Could be better. I'm sorry to hear that. Thoughts on Armthorpe? Now you're talking. Now we got some local places. I'm not going to share my thoughts on Armthorpe though. I'm sure there are some lovely people from Armthorpe. Just none that I've met. No, I'm sorry. If you live in Armthorpe, I'm sorry. Not sure about this. Not sure about this little internal, this little opposite corner here. Maybe it won't look so bad from above. Okay, I'm not just... stop just listing places in Doncaster, please. Let's... this game's getting old already. Thoughts on Boris Johnson? When he was the Mayor of London and his decisions didn't directly impact my life, he was pretty funny. As soon as he became the Prime Minister, slightly less funny. Okay, it doesn't actually look that bad from up here, so I think we'll keep that as it is. What are you building? We're building a terrace farm at the minute, Alfie. Why don't you play keyboard and mouse? That's why. My steering wheel is permanently set up in front of my my main monitor. I do have a keyboard, obviously. I do need to do keyboard-related stuff, but it's in front of my smaller monitor, and I like playing games on my big monitor, so I usually try to use keyboard and try to use controller whenever I can. Get you as well while I'm here. Don't want you sneaking up on me. Okay, and then I'm going to bring it round to about here. Can you please get out of the way? Why do you just so happen to be standing in the exact spot that I need to place blocks in? Please. I think it'll end there. I mean, in theory we could continue it round to here. But I feel like we don't need that much farmland. I'm going to do it anyway. There we go. That's better, I'm happy with that. Okay, I didn't even notice how dark it's gotten all of a sudden. Let's head back. And this time I'm going to bring a bed with me. I'm going to remember this time. There we go, grab a bed. Running low on tough bricks as well, we're going to need to get some more of those quite soon. Okay, yeah, I might got a bit carried away with the size of this farm. There's absolutely no way we're going to actually need that much space for our crops, but too late now. I'm not going to rewind any of this. I'm not undoing all of this progress that we've made. This is it. This is how it's going to be. One thing I would like to do, though, is straighten this out a bit. That doesn't look quite right. That'll do. That'll do. Stop being such a perfectionist. It's not needed. Okay. We should probably start marking the bottom layer as well, because there is going to be a third level down here. Start by excavating some of this. Do I have a spare diamond? Because we might need to make another shovel in a minute. Oh, I've done it again. Okay, let's take a step back. Looks pretty good. I mean, there's dirt littered everywhere, which I am actually going to collect because we do actually need that for the landscaping that we still need to do. But if we take a look at it from over here, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. And obviously there's going to be one more layer down at the bottom, and there's going to be a layer up top there as well. In fact, I think we should probably get that one marked out too. Although our diamond shovel is in a sorry state at the minute. So there is going to be one more terrace up here. This little bit of land here is also going to be farmland. Try turning your FOV up. I'm happy with the FOV the way it is. I do get asked a lot to turn my FOV up, but this is the FOV I'm used to. I've always played with this FOV, so. Why is this kind of ASMR, says Duck? I think that's just Minecraft. I think Minecraft just has that calming effect, you know? Well, I guess it depends how you play it, really, but the way I play it is calm and relaxing. The way other people play it may be slightly more intense. Having a change from trucking? I guess it kind of is a change, yeah, Daily Grind. It's been quite a while. I do play Minecraft quite often, but I haven't streamed it for a while. Hey Saul, hey Sophie, how are you doing today? Okay, we're going to go along here. And this is going to be the final terrace, as I said earlier. So there's going to be... This is going to be the top level of the farm. We are going to need more bricks to finish it, but... Oh, no, I fell down. Yeah, we really need to get that staircase built as well, so I'm not having to break the wall or walk around every time I want to get back up. I think we'll leave these couple of grass blocks here. I kind of like how that looks. You know, we got the natural terrain of the hill flowing into the farm. Might even add a little bit more to it. Yeah, I like that. And then probably this is going to get narrower, like again, like the layer below. So it's going to get narrow down to just a simple path. And then it'll widen out again over this side. I'm not sure where the top terrace is actually going to come to. I think it's probably going to come to here and end about here, because that's where this bit of land that I'm on now sort of naturally comes to a stop. But either way, we are going to need a lot more tough bricks, so let's go head down to the mine and grab some more of those. Do you watch any Korean shows, says Daily Grind? Not really. I'm not really interested in Korean stuff. There's a couple of Japanese shows because I'm learning Japanese. Not anime though, I'm not remotely interested in that, sorry. But it's always useful to watch, like to consume media in whatever language you're learning. It's very helpful, so I do watch some Japanese stuff. Got a lot of dirt, which is good, because, like I say, we are going to need it for the landscaping. Let's just try and organise it a little bit. There we go. So, do we have any torches? That's the other thing that I needed to check. We do. Okay, so I'm going to go down to the cave again and get us a little bit more tuff. This diamond pick is on its last legs. I think I'm probably going to just finish it off. Or I might get it down to almost breaking and then save it. We could repair it later, but I don't know. I just think it's easier to just make a new one. I'll save it just in case. Then again, if we make a new one, it won't be enchanted. Whereas if we repair this one, it'll keep the efficiency 4. So yeah, maybe I will repair it, actually. If we can rustle up a couple of diamonds from somewhere. Oh, creeper. Oh, don't... Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Oh, shit. Nope. I was trying to build my way up so that he couldn't hit me, but I didn't realise that there was a block above my head. So, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, there's a spider jockey. Oh, he fell off. Probably because it went in the water. Right, this time I'm going to correctly box myself in. Where's my shovel gone then? It didn't break, did it? I don't remember it breaking. No, it's there. I mean, it is going to break in a minute anyway, but... Ooh, looks like there's not much tuff left here. Hey Saul, hey Porsche 911, how you doing? Play some ETS2. Not today, Nots. It's Minecraft Monday. I always play Minecraft on Mondays. If you want to see me play Euro Truck, you'll have to come back tomorrow. Oh, who's attacking me now? Do you have any mods installed? Nope, this is totally vanilla Minecraft. Completely no mods, no texture packs, nothing. Oh, it's a trident. I was wondering what that was then. I was wrong. There's plenty of tuff left. There's loads of it here. It was just hidden under the water. Okay, we got 2.5 stacks, near enough, of tuff, but we are going to keep going. We'll get 4 stacks again, and that should be enough to finish the terrace farm, hopefully. There we go. 4 stacks. How the fuck are you look like? Says Dr. Balls. Would you care to elaborate on that, Dr. Balls? I'm not quite catching your meaning there. There's an Enderman in distress. Ah. There appears to be an intruder. Ah. There appears to be another intruder. And a spider as well. Anybody else? Or can I go to bed? My coffee's starting to get cold. Time to get supping. Oh wait, hang on. Never mind, that didn't work. How are your dogs? They could guard the house. That's a good idea, Josh, actually. Let's go and get them. Let me just have a quick look in our... We do have 1 diamond, so we could do a bit of a repair on the pickaxe, but I'd prefer to get 3 diamonds and repair it fully, you know what I mean? Okay, let's get OSHA violation and Dobby from Harry Potter on the case. I didn't mean to just feed you a steak, but, you know. Come on then. Protect me. Okay. So the way that I've done it on the layer below is there should be 3 blocks in each direction. between the wall and the and the other wall. So 3 blocks that way, and then 3 blocks that way, like that. And so on. Looks good. Okay, coming along nicely. Very nicely. The thing is, the wall then starts to... well, the grass here starts to go off in that direction, so I could make this a little bit here wider. Let's have a look. Am I going to watch the Minecraft movie? Probably, STFC, yeah. I've seen the teaser trailer, which I did not enjoy, but then I also saw the clip that they shared at Minecraft Live, which I did quite enjoy. So on balance, I think it's worth a try. I think it's worth a look. Aren't these little kid games? Nope, LDG 2009 Minecraft is a game for all ages. There we go, so this gets wider. It's not very wide, but it's just wide enough that we could fit in a little bit of some kind of crop here. I think we're about to lose the diamond shovel, though. What's bro building? I'm building a farm. Move out of the way, OSHA violation. Can you... Get down. Get down. Stay there, then. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That seems okay. Oh, there goes the pickaxe. That made me jump a little bit. What? Get out! Get out! Thank you. I'm gonna have to fill in this little hole here as well. See, this is why I didn't want to bring them with me. This is why I didn't want to bring the dogs out of the house. They're just gonna get in the way. You bad AF, says Connor. Well, thank you, Connor. Very kind of you. I do my best, you know. Looking good, looking very good. Not a fan of whatever's going on here, but we'll sort that later. Let's head back to the house, because I'm going to need to use our last diamond to make another shovel. And if before anyone says, don't waste your diamond on a shovel, we are actually in desperate need of shovels at the minute, and we might as well make a diamond one rather than 5 iron ones that are going to break every 5 minutes. So it's my world, and I say we're going to use the diamond to make a shovel. Did I build all of this? Yes, I did, Lily. And we've still got a lot to do, a lot of building to do. Where's sticks? Sticks, sticks, sticks. There we go. The dog's got some fresh air. They did. They've had a breather. Okay, I'll let you come with me again, dogs, if you're not going to get in the way. Let's have a look from the balcony while we're here. Oh, brilliant. I wish we had a spy... Can we make spyglass? Oh, I don't think we got amethyst. Damn it. If we had a spyglass, that would be perfect to look across there. But it looks good. It looks good. We got 3 layers, and there's going to be 1 more layer down at the bottom as well eventually. So all in all, looking good. Compare that to our existing farm, which is tiny, frankly. We're going to have a lot more space for crops, which is good. Getting dark again as well, but I've got a bed this time, so we can sleep out here. Lovely. The only problem is if I die now before I go to sleep again, then we're going to respawn way back at the world spawn point, which I don't want to do. Probably shouldn't have broke the bed. A bit late now. I mean, hang on. I could just put it back down and use it again. There we go. Just in case, you know, you never know what's going to happen. A creeper could appear out of nowhere. What's the game you played? It's Minecraft, Orca Obsessed. Oh, what did I say? What did I just say? Don't you kill my dogs. Don't you kill my dogs. Come on, this is personal. It's between me and you. Leave them out of it. That's uncanny. I said creeper. I literally said a creeper could appear out of nowhere. And what happened? What just so happened to appear? What are you making? We're building a farm at the minute. quite a big one. I'll admit the scope of the farm has sort of gotten away from me. I didn't expect we'd be making a farm this big, but we've come this far. Yeah, I think that looks natural-ish. Maybe this bit here needs a bit more of a trim. There we go, now it looks natural. So the wall is going to end here. Can you get down, please, guys? You can... I'm not going to say what you can do. You already know. Okay, that looks pretty good. This is way too small, by the way. I didn't even... It needs to be... Or does it need to be bigger? Actually, no, I think that's okay. That's acceptable. Round here, I'm not so sure. I don't want to deal with that right now. We're just going to leave it. What did you have for dinner today? I had a sandwich. Okay, I'm still not a fan of that big flat wall there, but it's okay. I mean, technically that is the natural landscape, so... Again, let's not be too perfectionist about it. Nature isn't perfection. Exactly, Powo. Well said. I think if we try too hard to make it look natural, we'll just end up doing the opposite and making it look unnatural. So let's not be let's not be too let's not be too fussy about it. Let's leave it there. I like that. So we got a huge plot of land up here. Then we got our lower level, which is also quite big. And then we got another level below that. I mean, I haven't actually decided what we're going to be putting in each plot yet. So I have no idea how we're going to use all this space, or if it's even going to be possible to use all this space, because realistically there's only a handful of different crop types and animals that we need to keep. But, like I say, we got a huge plot of land here. We got a fairly big bit down here. And then we got a slightly narrower one down here. And then there's going to be one more level at the bottom. And that's it. Let's build a little pillar and see what it looks like from above. Oh yes, I like that. That looks brilliant. That's exactly how I pictured it in my mind. Really happy with that. Plenty of space for all the crop types. Look at our original farm. This is our current farm. And this is what we're going to be working with in future. Still a lot to do. We need to finish off the wall around that section. And then obviously there's going to be another layer down below. Reminds me of the rice farms in Asia. That's kind of the idea, Powo. Yeah, it's a terrace farm, so it's built in like a giant staircase, basically. Do I like Japan? I do like Japan. Yes, I'm a big fan of Japan. I don't know if I've never really mentioned it apart from in passing in previous videos, but I am a Japanese speaker. I've been learning Japanese for about 8 years. And I did actually plan to go to Japan for a while after university, but unfortunately I couldn't because I finished university in 2020 when there was a global lockdown. So it never ended up happening, unfortunately. Why though? Because I like Japanese history, I like Japanese culture. I like Japanese food, for one. I think it's an interesting country with some interesting history, and I like that. Look at all this dirt, by the way. We're certainly not short of dirt. What sort of food? Says Jackson Doubles. Good question, Jackson Doubles. There's loads of great Japanese food. My friend of mine actually bought me a Japanese cookbook for Christmas. Was it last year or the year before? Either way, my friend bought me a Japanese cookbook, which I regretfully haven't used very much yet, apart from sushi, which is easy to make anyway. You literally just get some rice, get some fish, and, you know, wallop, you got sushi. But I do want to try some of the more complex recipes in there. I absolutely love tonkatsu, pork tonkatsu. I'd really love to be able to make that myself. What was I doing? I've lost my train of thought now. Sorry. Got distracted. How's your day going? Not bad, Noah. How's yours? What's... Oh, that's the map room. Okay. We got one more layer to do on the farm. And I think we are going to have to start thinking about what's going in it. So, first things first, the arable crops. So wheat, carrots, beetroot and potatoes. All of those are going to have to go in the crop farm. We're also probably going to want space for melons and pumpkins. I don't think we'll grow sugarcane, bamboo and stuff like that on this plot. We'll probably grow that somewhere else. But I suppose with the amount of space we got, we could also do sugarcane and bamboo on here. I'd like to do cocoa beans so that we can make cookies. So we could have a couple of jungle wood trees on here. That's another good point. We could also do some orchards. With the amount of space we got, we could have like a permanent orchard for each different tree type. Maybe just like one or two of each tree. Because at the minute, whenever we need to grow trees, we're sort of just planting them in random places. Like we got a dark oak tree in front of the house there. So it'd be nice if we had a dedicated space for growing trees. So we might do that on this farm as well. And then obviously the animals. We need all the animal types. Cows, pigs, chickens, sheep, and rabbits. That's 5 different animal types, so we're going to need space for all of those, and probably a stable for the horses as well. If we end up getting llamas, maybe we'll keep them together. Maybe we'll have a stable for all of the rideable animals, like llamas, horses, and camels. Or again, because we got quite a lot of space, we could have separate stables for horses, llamas, and camels. I don't know. I'm really not sure exactly what's going to be up here yet, but as I say, there is a ton of space, so you know, there's really nothing that's outside the scope of what we can do. Basically, any farmable plant or animal, we should have space for it. Mushrooms. Oh, hang on, I've just had a great idea. 1 second. This flat... Where's the flat wall gone? That flat wall over there. This would be the perfect place to have an entrance to a little mushroom growing cave. Because obviously mushrooms only grow below a certain light level. I think it's 7. They only grow in the dark, so it could be a nice idea to use this space as like an entrance to a mushroom growing area. So then we've got mushrooms as well. So basically, like I say, everything that we can grow, we will attempt to grow. Before we do any of that, though, we've still got quite a bit of work to do on this level of the farm. So let's not get too carried away, shall we? Do you remember me? Yes, I do, Evan. How are you doing today? When did you start playing Minecraft, says Ronnie? I first started playing Minecraft in 2013, I believe. My first experience with Minecraft was when the Redstone update had just released. That's 1.5. Pronoun she, her. Thanks for asking, Harry. How's Luna? She's good. She's very good. I'm going to have to try and feed her this week. It's been about a fortnight. So... For those of you who are wondering, Luna is a spider, by the way. Don't worry, it's not like a starved dog or a cat. It's a spider. She doesn't eat very often. So, like I say, last time she ate was, I want to say about a week and a half ago. And she normally only eats once every 2 weeks, which is still not very often for a spider. But, you know, I physically can't make her eat any more often than that. That's just when she gets hungry. And for anyone who's actually interested in spiders, generally speaking, she is a Phidippus ardens, jumping spider. I'm not sure about this path here. It seems a bit narrow compared to the others. I'm okay with it. I'm not okay with this. What the hell's that? What? No farming sim today. Not today, Owen. Only on Fridays. Does she eat other small insects? No, she only eats mealworms. Obviously, you know, in theory, she can eat any small insects, but I just feed her mealworms because they're cheap and easy to find. Pretty much every pet shop in the country sells live mealworms because they're such a popular food for all kinds of pets. They really are the miracle pet food. You know, if you've got spiders, lizards, fish, birds, literally everything can eat mealworms, so... Oh, thank you for the comments, Boxing Talk. Got a good laugh out of me there. I like how you told me to cut my hair about 8 times and I ignored you, so you just called me a tranny instead. Could you two get out of the way, please, again? Why is your lip red? A little thing called lipstick, Harry. You might have heard of it. Very niche fashion product that's all the rage in Europe. I nearly looked that Enderman in the eye then. That was a close call. Sorry, Duck, I think the first part of your question got cut off there. I didn't see what you actually asked. If you want to ask me again. Hey, Red Pheasant K805, how are you doing today? What are you building? We're building a farm at the minute. A very big farm. I need to be really careful not to break this diamond pick. I've got no idea how much it's got left in it, but I would quite like to repair it, so we've got to try not to use it all up. Whoops. Whoops again. Oh, get out. Get... I'm taking them back home in a minute. Do you want to come out of there, please? Thank you. Okay. Let's build this up and just see what sort of shape it is. Get a better idea. And then we'll smooth out the edge a little bit. Minecraft Monday, says Morgan. Yes, it is Minecraft Monday, Morgan. How are you doing? I know you've missed it. Everyone's missed it. Everyone's been asking me for so long, when's Minecraft Monday coming back? Well, it's back. We're here. Get out of the hole! Is that a tough block? No, it's cobblestone. I'm going to say, how did that get up there? Okay, so I'm starting to see the shape a little bit now. Why are you ignoring me, says Boxing Talk. Because you told me to cut my hair 15 times and then called me a tranny. That's why I'm ignoring you. So what I'm thinking, now that we've filled in that little bit, we'll have like a sweeping curve, same as we've got here. And then that'll hopefully blend naturally into there. What are you making? We're making a farm. We're making a terraced farm, so it's got multiple levels, as you can see. And this farm, this is going to be... We're going to grow everything. This is going to be for our crops, our plants. Crops are plants. It's going to be for our crops, our trees, animals. Absolutely every farmable resource is going to go up here. I just say... My game's frozen. Oops. I just say the truth, says Boxing Talk. Cut your hair isn't, in fact, a truthful statement. It's a command. And one that I'm not going to obey. I guess tranny is technically a truthful statement, because yes, I am transgender. Cut it now. See, again, that's not a truthful statement, that's a command. What was the game you played on Saturday? The one with the village? Do you mean Tiny Glade? I mean, technically all three of the games that I played were village related. But Tiny Glade, I think, is probably the one that you were referring to. Some people are a bit insecure, says Harris, tell me about it. It's fake anyway. Absolutely not. I've grown my hair for 3.5 years now. You can say what you want about me, but please don't ever insinuate that my hair is not real. I've spent a very, very long time getting it to this length, and I'm very, very happy with the result. You call me a tranny as much as you want, but don't insult my hair. not sure what I'm going to do about this little stream here. I might just leave it for now. We can sort of build the wall around it. Don't listen to the haters, they're weird. Don't worry, Kaylin. As I've said many times before, I've never been bothered by a hate comment, and I never will. I couldn't care less, to be quite honest. Although I am going to block Boxing Talk, just, you know, not because I'm upset, but because he's, like, clogging up the chat with his spam comments, and we could do without it. But thanks for joining, Boxing Talk. It's been nice speaking to you. Very intelligent and intellectual talking points there from Boxing Talk. Sorry about that, OSHA violation. Have a steak. And now get out of the way. Please repair the pickaxe. I can't right now, Yuri. I don't have any diamonds. But I do need to repair it before it breaks. Which could be any second. I don't know how many uses it's got left in it. I'm dicing with death by keeping on using it. Another quite big flat wall there. Again, we could use this as a doorway to an interior area where we can do some other crops. I'm thinking up there we'll do mushrooms, and then down here we could build like a netherwort growing area. What console are you playing on? I'm playing on my PC, Harvey. I guess that looks okay. I'm not happy with this, to be honest. How come you don't play keyboard and mouse, says James Sellers? Because of this. To give you a more in-depth answer, the reason I don't play with keyboard and mouse is because my steering wheel here is permanently fixed to my desk. I never move it. I do have a keyboard, but it's in front of my smaller monitor, which is off to the side. And obviously, when I play games, I like to play on my big monitor. So I usually tend to play games with a controller if they have that option. No, it's not dark enough to sleep yet. Okay, that looks alright. Again, I think we'd benefit from seeing it from up in the air. Yeah, it's okay. Still not a huge fan of this little island here. We might trim that down a little bit more. But I love this. This is looking really good. And there's going to be one more layer below as well, which is great. So yeah, the terrace farm is looking pretty good. One thing I'm going to do, though, real quick, just to put everyone's mind at rest, is I'm going to go and put the diamond pickaxe away until we've got the resources to repair it, and we'll just switch over to an iron pickaxe for the rest of the stream. Fortunately, we got an iron one ready to go. Pick or choose, bro, says George. Not sure what you mean by that remark, George. Are you trained, says Harry. Not sure what you mean by that remark either, Harry. I didn't know you played Minecraft. Yes, I do. I've been away from it for quite a while. But from now on, we will be playing Minecraft every Monday. So if you enjoy Minecraft and you want to see me play more of it, tune in every Monday at 3 PM BST. And obviously, if you want to get notified when I play Minecraft, consider following me. Love Minecraft, says George. Me too, George. I would say Minecraft is probably my most played game ever. Because I've played it on so many different platforms. I've obviously mostly been a PC player. When I first got the game back in 2013, it was Java Edition on the PC. But I've also had it on the PS3, the PS4, the PS Vita. I've had it on my phone. Obviously, I've had Bedrock and Java on PC, so I think across all different versions over the years, like I say, I've probably played it more than any other video game. Are you toilet trained, says Harry. I am 25 years old, Harry. Yes, I'm toilet trained. Do you want to get out of there, please? Hey Saul, hey Oscar, how are you doing today? Actually, I'm going to move this out a little bit more. I know we shouldn't have really wasted those bricks there, but we only had 2 bricks left. I just wanted to use them up. There you go, that looks a little bit neater. Do you still like playing games, or do you only play them for streaming? I fell out of love with them. That's a very good question. And it's part of the reason that I took a break from Minecraft Monday, because I have played this game on stream before, but it got to a point where it started to feel a bit tedious, like I didn't want to play the game, but I felt like I had to for the sake of streaming it, which is why I took a break from Minecraft Monday and I didn't play any Minecraft at all for a few weeks. And I do have that concern about other games. There are other games that I don't want to play too much on stream in case I start to fall out of love with them, you know? Because the thing is, like, even if you absolutely love doing something, eventually you'll get bored of it if you're doing that thing over and over again for years and years, right? Like, so I do feel like at some point you've kind of just got to say, right, I'm not going to play this game on stream anymore, because if I keep playing it, I'm not going to enjoy it anymore. You know, you got to give up before you start to hate it. Okay, let's see how that looks. That's looking a lot better. Obviously, we need to wait for the grass to grow for it to look its best. But that's looking a lot more natural now than it did before. I'm very happy with that. Obviously, there's still one more layer to do, but I think this terrace farm is looking pretty good. I'm also not actually sure how we're going to do the lower level, because the lower level will take us down to sea level, but I don't know if I actually want it to come out all the way to the seafront, or if I want to leave space for like a bit of a beach sort of area. I guess there is like a natural flat area here that we could use. If we just follow the contour and have the wall like come across here, then we can still have space at the bottom near the water's edge. Just thinking out loud. I'm also not sure how we're going to deal with this hill here, because this hill is not going to be part of the terrace farm, but I also don't want to completely flatten it. I like this hill. So the question is, how are we going to get another level without interfering with the landscape over here? And I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do that. So I might actually leave the lower level for today, and we'll stick with what we've got so far. Because I mean, look at how much we've already built. We've got plenty of space to work with already. Like I say, I would like to build a lower level, and we probably will in the future. I'm just not sure how the lower level is going to conflict with this hill that we got over here. So I guess the next thing we'll do is add a staircase so that we can actually get between the levels, and that might be it for today's stream. We've got another 50 minutes, so it depends how long that takes to do. And we will need... What are we going to make the stairs out of? Let's go and have a look. What says, fair enough, I played COD for 15 years, could never play it now, I lost the love for it. That's, yeah, I feel that, honestly. Like I say, that's, I'm really hoping that that doesn't happen, which is why I'd like to take breaks from games every now and then. I feel like I'm probably going to do the same for Euro Truck sometime soon, which I know will disappoint a few people. Everyone loves watching me play Euro Truck, and I absolutely love that game as well. But that's exactly why I want to take a break from it, while I still enjoy it, you know what I mean? Because I never want to end up in a position where I hate playing games that I used to love. I never want that to happen, so... I do think it's important to step away from a game every now and then and say, I'm not going to play this game for a while, I'll take a break, and then when I come back, it will be like playing it for the first time again. What are you building? We're building a farm, Leo. And it's going quite well. We are going to need a special dirt storage chest at some point, because we have dug up quite a significant amount of it, as you can see. What are we going to make the stairs out of? I'm not sure. Let's have a look here and see. I'm thinking maybe sandstone, actually. I think sand would make for a good looking material for a path. Or sandstone, rather, would make a good material for a path. We haven't got a single block of it at the minute, though, so we are going to need to go and find some. And I don't want to dig up the sand nearby, because I don't want to interfere with the landscape around us. So we'll take the horse. We'll go on a little bit of a trip, and we'll see if we can find a decent supply of sand somewhere. Why is your TikTok name Ashbridge Industries? Says Christex. That's my brand name, Christex. So I always use Ashbridge Industries as like my official name online. Ashbridge is my surname, so that's where it comes from. Now, I don't recall there being an actual desert anywhere nearby. Hang on, I've just remembered. Yes, there is a desert nearby. Well, not necessarily a desert, but there is a beach near Worldspawn, which we can easily access through the Nether portal. So let's do that instead. Instead of going on a long journey by horse, we'll just go through the Nether. You play the piano, says Knots. Yes, I do, Knots. I do indeed play the piano. I just uploaded a piano cover yesterday, in fact. For anyone who's interested in my piano content, I uploaded a piano cover of Diesel's theme from Thomas the Tank Engine. Been doing quite a lot of Thomas covers recently, and I've still got a couple more that I'd like to do as well. But this one was a bit more experimental, because it's actually a piece that I can't play by myself, or I can't play with two hands. So I decided to experiment a little bit and record myself playing like two separate parts and then edit them together. And I think it worked out quite well. The reason I wanted to test it is because there's a couple of other more complicated pieces that I want to record. But again, they're too complicated for me to be able to play them by myself with two hands. So I wanted to test out, like, editing together multiple parts and see how it worked, and it seemed to work out quite well. So I'll probably do more covers like that in the future. Like I say, I'll probably do more stuff that has multiple parts. Oh, my bra's exposed, sorry. Here we are. Back at the old base. It's been a long time since we've been here. I honestly didn't think we'd actually come back here again. But here it is. Let's take a look inside for old time's sake while we're here. All the chests are still here. Are completely empty, of course, but they're still here. The old bed. The old animal pens. Wow. Alright, Sally, how are you? I'm okay. AKB. I don't actually go by the name Sally. I don't know where you got that from, but I'm okay. Thanks for following Joshua with a Z. Much appreciated. I think my stream might be lagging a little bit. I do apologise if that is the case. What does AMA mean? AMA means ask me anything, Joshua. And I will answer to the best of my ability, provided that it is a respectful question. Let's go for 4 stacks of sandstone. If we're going to be using this as a path material, and we're going to have a lot of paths around the base, we're probably going to need quite a lot of it. I mean, we can always come back for more as well. That's, you know. Can I ask a question? Sure you can, not... Like I say, I do attempt to respond to all legitimate questions as best as I can. That should be enough for now. What made you turn trans? Not to be rude, just want to know. Good question. This is actually a question that I get asked a lot. Like, it's probably my most asked question. Sorry, let me just sort that out. How are you doing today? You look great. Thanks, Jess. Very nice of you to say. Yeah, this is a question that I get asked quite a lot. So much so that I am actually making a video right now on that very question. Like, literally just before the live stream started, I was doing some recording for that video. It's going to be going up on Tuesday. So if you wanna see the answer in video form, that's going to be going out next week. It's a very long video. It's almost 15 minutes long. But it's a very important video. It's one that I've been wanting to make for a long time, and I'm going to be posting it on Tuesday to celebrate 3 years since I actually came out publicly. But to answer your question right now, because obviously you want an answer here and now, it's a long story, which is again why I'm making a video about it. It's a very long story. But there were a lot of signs when I was growing up. I didn't come out until I was 21. I didn't realise, I didn't know that I was trans until I was 21. But there were a lot of signs that I can sort of look back on and see that they were probably an indicator of it. I always felt very uncomfortable with quite a lot of aspects of myself. For example, my voice, my figure, my facial hair, my Adam's apple, which is enormous, as I'm sure you have probably noticed. Many other things. Like there were just so many things about myself that I absolutely hated. And I didn't think anything of it because I was a teenager, and you know, when you're a teenager, you do hate things about yourself. That's like a perfectly normal thing that teens go through. The first sort of sign I had that something more serious was going on was when I was no longer a teenager and I still had those feelings, you know what I mean? Like, the teenage years were over, but I still felt very self-conscious. I still hated all those different aspects about myself. And again, that can just be body dysmorphia. A lot of people do have body image issues. That's a perfectly normal thing that a lot of people experience. Oh crap! I've accidentally made cut sandstone instead of smooth sandstone. God damn it. Anyway, back to the question. Yeah, so I had all these body image issues, all these things that I felt self-conscious about, and it sort of dawned on me eventually that there was a connection between all of these things, you know, like my voice and my Adam's apple and my broad shoulders and my big hands and etc, etc, etc. All the things that I disliked about myself just so happened to be things that are considered masculine, which made me sort of think to myself, well, maybe there's a reason that you hate all of the masculine parts of yourself. Maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe, maybe, just maybe, it could be that you are not actually comfortable with being a man, with living life as a man. Which is what really got me to questioning. That's what really made me first start to question that I might be more comfortable as a woman. And a long time later, here we are. You know, the answer to the question was yes. I am a woman. I'm more comfortable as a woman. That was the logical conclusion, and I'm a lot happier now than I was. How does body issues equate to change in gender and not therapy? Not a dig, just uneducated. Again, like the reason that I equated those things with a dislike of my gender is because they were all things that are considered like masculine traits. You know what I mean? Like if it was just one thing, if it was just my voice, for example, a lot of people hate the sound of their voice, right? If it was just my figure, a lot of people dislike the way that their body is shaped, you know, and etc, etc. There's a lot of those things are experienced by people who aren't trans. It was the fact that all of those things at the same time, and they all just so happen to be things that are considered masculine, that's what made me think, well, maybe I don't want to be masculine. Maybe that's, maybe there's a connection there. And again, even having said that, that's still not necessarily a sign of being trans, because there are a lot of feminine men. There are a lot of men who embrace their femininity and dress femininely and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's a very personal thing. It comes down to your own personal thoughts on gender and stuff like that. Like there are a lot of people who are happy to dress feminine. There are a lot of people who like to wear makeup and women's clothes, but they don't identify as women. And then similarly, there are a lot of people who do identify as transgender. It's, I think the thing that a lot of people don't understand is that every single person on Earth has a different relationship with their gender. Everyone feels slightly different about their gender, even if they don't realize it. Everyone has a slightly different idea about what gender is and about what their gender is. But like I say, I just for me personally, I just started to think to myself, would I be happier if I was a woman? If I had been born female, would I be a happier person now? And the answer to that question was yes. At the end of the day, that's all there is to it. that I would have been happier if I had been born female, and I am happier now that I have embraced my identity as a trans woman and accepted myself as a trans woman. So I hope that answers your question. Like I say, very long and complicated answer, but it's a very big, complicated question. So, what was I doing? I've gotten a little bit sidetracked, a little bit distracted. I think I was going to go get some more dirt, some more sand, because we accidentally turned this into sandstone, into cut sandstone instead of smooth sandstone. So let's grab a couple more iron shovels, and we're going to go grab some more sand. Is there any surgeries you want to do in future, or a GoFundMe you'll set up to feel more feminine? Good question, IE. So I don't actually want any surgeries, no. I do want to take HRT, hormone replacement therapy, and I do feel that the results that I want can be achieved without surgery. For example, you know, my voice, I can do voice training to change that. Things like my body shape and chest and stuff like that can be changed with hormone therapy. The only surgery that I would ever really consider would probably be tracheal shaving, which is shaving down the Adam's apple. But also, I don't really want to do that. As much as I hate my Adam's apple, I also don't really want to do I don't really want to get surgery done on it, because I don't feel like it's really that necessary. I know, like I say, I do dislike the fact that I have quite a large Adam's apple, but it's also something I've learned to live with. It's, you know, it's one of those things where there are certain parts of me that I know that I can change and I would like to change, and then there are other things that I know I can't change and that I'm okay with not changing. And I think my Adam's apple's one of those things, you know. Like I say, I don't like that I have it, but I also don't really think it's that important that I get it fixed. It's just kind of there, and I'm just sort of okay with it at this point. Definitely your own insecurity. I didn't even notice your Adam's apple never have. That's very nice of you to say. Honestly, it is very nice to hear that it's not that noticeable. I think, especially since I've been on TikTok, because you know what people on the internet are like. A lot of people always comment about me having a big Adam's apple, but at the end of the day, most of that is just, you know, transphobic people who are trying to provoke a reaction out of me. I think it's nice to hear that it's not actually as noticeable as I, in my head, think it is. So thank you for saying so. What about downstairs surgery, says Archie. No, Archie, actually. I'm very happy with what I've got downstairs, actually, which is another reason that it took me so long to realise that I was trans, because as much as I hate all of this other stuff about myself, I've never once felt bad about what I've got downstairs. Like, I've never felt insecure about that part of myself, which, again, because all of the other things that I disliked about myself are sort of masculine traits, that's what sort of made me question whether I was transgender. But at the same time, there was a big part of me that was like, well, you can't be trans because you don't hate your penis, you know. And like in my head, I was like, it's impossible for you to be trans, because if you were really trans, then you would hate everything about yourself, right? But that's in itself is a transphobic way of thinking, right? Like, at the end of the day, what I've got going on downstairs isn't really relevant in the grand scheme of things compared to what I've got going on upstairs. And it took a long time for me to sort of accept that it was okay for me to be trans and not want to have bottom surgery. Like I say, I think that in itself is transphobia, and I think a lot of trans people feel like, oh, I have to have bottom surgery or I'm not a real trans person, you know, which again is it's internalized transphobia at the end of the day, and I'm over that now. You know, I've accepted that, you know, I can be a woman and I can identify as a woman and I can have hormones and everything else, but I don't have to have bottom surgery, you know. No, nobody has to have anything done at the end of the day. No trans person has to do X, Y, and Z. You know, there's no such thing as a real trans person or a fake trans person, you know. Some people want that, some people don't want that, and me personally, I don't want it. Anyway, that's enough talk about my genitals. It seems like we can't go 5 minutes without someone asking me an invasive question about my private parts, but let's try not to dwell on it for too long. Still playing, says Seb. Yes, we are still playing, Seb. Another half an hour or so left on the stream, so still plenty more to do. Hey, says I hope he. Hey, how you doing? Sorry, you joined at a bad time. You okay? Says I. Yeah, I'm okay. No, don't worry. It's nothing like that. I just got asked a slightly personal question, which I answered in maybe a bit too much detail. Oh. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic there. Okay, so this time we want to make smooth sandstone, not cut sandstone. The good news is the texture on top is exactly the same, so we can still use the cut sandstone that we accidentally made for floor, but for the stairs it is going to have to be smooth. It's got to be smooth for the stairs. Can we use stone cutter, or do we have to make it into sandstone first? We have to make it into sandstone first. Oh, what? What? No, whoa, 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 what's happening? What's happening? No! For some reason I just completely lost control of everything. That was close. Where's the sandstone? Hello? There we go. Okay, so how do we make it smooth then? How do you make smooth sandstone? Please tell me I don't have to smelt it. Smelt it? I don't want to smelt it. Smelt it. Great. You know what? Sod it. We'll not use smooth sandstone. We'll just use regular sandstone stairs. And then sandstone, cut sandstone for the floor. In fact, sandstone stairs, and then sandstone, cut sandstone for the floor. In fact, what I might do is make this into cut sandstone slabs, just so that it goes a little bit further. Do you remember me who asked about your spider? I do, Twin2, yes. How are you doing today? Okay, the question is, where are we putting the stairs? I think what we're going to have to do... Whoops. Bear in mind that this is going to be just a path, and then it widens out. I think where the path ends is where we should put the stairs, so maybe about here. Can we put them diagonally? Afternoon, hi Dad, how are you doing? Dad's in the chat, everybody. Afternoon, hi Dad, how are you doing? Dad's in the chat, everybody, say hi. You know what? We didn't even need stairs. And I've just made 64 of them. It looks way better with just slabs. Which means we're going to have to go and get even more sand. That'll be fun. That looks good though, I like that. That looks good though, I like that. The trouble is we need to have space to actually walk past it as well to get around to the other side of the farm. So I'm wondering if we could do this. No, that's getting ridiculous now. It's getting away from us a bit. Although, if I put that there, maybe. No. No, no, no. Absolutely not. That looks good. Maybe a bit big. Try and bring it back just a little bit. Ah, but then we can't have that. Oh, this is a little bit annoying. That looks alright. We're doing it again. We're trying to be too perfect about it. That looks good. That's a perfectly serviceable stairway. I like that. I think that looks good. I still think the top one maybe is a bit bigger than it should be, and the bottom one is a little bit small. But maybe I'll make the bottom one bigger to match the top one. And now we're out slabs. I'm not... I don't like it. I don't like it. But I think it's a bit late to undo it now. Oh, we got another stack of slabs. I completely forgot that we had those. Okay, never mind. It might not be the end of the world then. Okay, let's have another look from above. I like that. I think it kind of works. We do still need to build one more layer though, which I completely forgot about, to get up to the top. We do still need to build one more layer though, which I completely forgot about, to get up to the top. But I think what we got so far is looking pretty good. Like I say, it's more jagged. It's less neat and tidy. I need to try and get out of the habit of always building everything so perfect and angular all the time. You know, I want to build stuff that looks a little bit messier. And I think that looks really good from over here, actually. I'm very happy with that. Looks pretty neat. Thanks, Josh. So just before we end the stream, we are going to add one more layer because we need to add the stairs up to the top there. But yeah, I actually think that looks really good. Especially from a distance. It looks really natural, organic. That's exactly the effect that I was going for. Like I say, not too angular, not too artificial. I think this works very nicely. I think this works very nicely. Looking beautiful in green, says Em. Thank you very much, Em. That's very nice of you to say so. What happens if you don't sleep? Nothing actually happens. There's no like penalty for not sleeping. But when it gets dark, monsters spawn and they can deal some serious damage. So it's a good idea to sleep when it does get dark. And also it sets your spawn point, so if I die, I'll wake up back in my bed. Again. And the thing about slabs is they're quite tricky to place because they're so small. Looking very good. Like, really, really happy with how this is turning out. I heard it sets your spawn point, missed the first part. Oh, I said it skips the night. So if there's any monsters about, you don't have to deal with them, because at night monsters come out. Zombies and skeletons and stuff. So it's always good to be able to skip the night and not have to worry about those. Okay, that's the top level connected. Love it. I think the top level, the stairs... Love it. I think the top level, the stairs are a bit too big compared to the other two levels. I think we've added a bit too much there. So I'll just bring it back a little bit. But the overall aesthetic of these stairs, I'm very happy with. So what I think we'll do is bring it back to here. Yeah. Much better, I think. No, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm not tweaking it anymore. That looks fine. That looks really good, actually. So we'll just use these last few slabs to replace a little bit of grass down here. And eventually all of this grass is going to be replaced with sandstone. Obviously the grass on the other side is going to stay because it's going to become farmland. Oh yes, brilliant. Chicken, get out of the way. I like that very much. What do we reckon, everybody? Yay or nay? I think it looks good. It's great, thanks Josh. Okay, where can I put these last 3 slabs? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit further back, and we're going to do one last look at the build that we've done today, and then I think we're going to end the stream because it is just about 6 o'clock. And there it is. There is the terrace farm so far. I think that looks fantastic, to be honest. I'm very, very happy with how that's looking at the minute. We got plenty of grass, plenty of farmland there, and obviously eventually that's going to be covered in crops. All the main crop types, as well as animal pens, orchards, everything. So this is going to be a very big... This is going to be like basically everything that we can farm, we will farm in this space here. So it's going to be very lively once we're done with it. But I think it's looking really good so far. Very happy. I still think the top staircase is a little bit big compared to the other two. But I'm happy with it. Like I say, I'm not gonna if we keep on tweaking it, it'll never be done. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good, as the saying goes. But if we have a quick look from closer up as well, like I say, you can see again we're gonna have a big plot of farmland here, another plot down there. The top area is going to be a huge... I might do animals up here on the top because there's so much space. And then obviously, if we go down, this is going to be sandstone all the way around because it's going to be like a little path that wraps around to the other side. And then when we get round to the other side, there's a little bit more land over here for crops as well. That's just... We'll probably do a staircase round this side as well so that you can get up from over here. But there we go, plenty of space there for more crops too. So yeah, I think we've done a good job. I think we've got plenty of space to work with. We've made a hell of a lot of progress today compared to how this looks at the beginning of the stream. So I'm very happy to leave it there. Thanks for following, Smith. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm very happy to leave it there. I'll get back to base and just unload a few things, and then we'll wrap things up for today. We still need to do some work on the house. I think since we've spent so much time on the farm today... My game's frozen again. I think since we spent so much time on the farm today, we'll concentrate on the house again next stream. We haven't really done much on the house recently. We are going to need a dedicated chest for dirt very soon. Excuse me. Anything else that we need to unload? I can keep all of this stuff on me, really. Maybe I'll put the bed away. We don't really need that at the moment. And then the eggs can go downstairs in the kitchen. My dogs... When did the dogs sit back down? I don't remember sitting them down. Maybe it was when I died. They automatically just stopped following me and sat down. I don't know. But yeah, like I say, that's probably going to be it for today's stream. Next stream, we'll do some more work on the house. There's still a little bit that needs doing in the library here. There's some stuff that needs doing in the kitchen. The roof, obviously, needs putting on. This hallway, the main entranceway with the staircase, this is going to need a lot of work. There's going to be a banister all the way around, and over there on that side there's going to be paintings all over the walls. This room's actually done already. There's nothing to do with this room apart from put the roof on. The bedroom, that's going to need a lot of work. At the minute it is literally just a bed, but I am going to decorate this up, so we might take a look at that next time. The map room, obviously, we need to get our big map put in there at some point. And we do still need to finish off the balcony area, because at the minute it's the only outside area that hasn't been finished yet. So yeah, that's what we'll probably do in the next stream, is we'll concentrate on some more house building. And then the week after that, we'll be back on the farm. But the house is getting very near to completion, to be honest. I know it sounds like there's a lot to do, but compared to what we've already done, we're actually doing very good on the house. Okay, let me just say a few words before we finish up. Let me switch back over to my big camera. Or not. Where am I? Keep doing that. Don't go away. There I am. Okay. Oh, my Patreon board's skewed a bit. It's blue tacked onto the wall, so very delicate. Okay, that is going to be it for today's stream. Thank you all so much for joining. I've had a very good time, and I hope you have too. We've made a tremendous amount of progress today, probably the most progress we've ever made in a Minecraft Monday. We just focused up and went for it, and we've built one incredible looking terraced farm. Like I say, next week we're going to do some more work on the house, but we will get back to the terraced farm very soon and start actually planting some crops in it and some trees and farming some animals and everything else that we're going to use it for. Very excited for that. But that's it for today. Next week we'll do some more Minecraft on Monday as usual. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing some Euro Truck Simulator, and of course we have the new gearbox now. So if you want to see me play Euro Truck with the manual gearbox, join me tomorrow at 3 PM for that. And I think that's it. There's no videos coming out this week, unless I think of some at last minute. I've got no videos planned. There will be a stream on Friday, obviously, Farming Sim, and there... Oh, no! Sorry, there won't be Farming Sim this week. I need to make that very clear, everyone. I just want to say very quickly, for those of you who are fans of Farm Sim Friday, there is no Farm Sim Friday this week because it's my brother's birthday and I'm going to be out. So there's no Minecraft, no Farming Sim this week. But to make up for it, I will be doing a Lego building stream on Saturday because I've got a brand new Lego set on its way that I'm very excited to put together. So in conclusion, there's a stream tomorrow, there's a stream on Saturday, no videos this week. And that's it. So if you've enjoyed the stream and you haven't already followed, please consider doing so. If you want to join me on Discord for free, there's a link in my bio for that. And if you want to support me financially, consider checking out my Patreon, which is also linked in my bio. It costs £1 a month, and in exchange, you'll get your name on this lovely board. So thank you to Sophie, Kate, Gabby Frost, and JE55 for supporting me on Patreon. And I guess that's everything. Thank you all once again for joining. I've had a very nice, pleasant stream this afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow for Euro Truck.